Hello, everybody. This is Dave, and welcome to RocketCast. I'm joined here today by Pablo um, of MMACOIN, one of our Rocket Bunny partners, and I'm also joined by Jorge. He's a no coiner. So, how you guys doing today?
Doing good. Doing good. How you doing?
All right.
Good.
We had a couple questions prepared that we are going to work on. So the first one I had was what gave you the idea to launch the project, and why would you theme it after an MMA style?
Yeah. So, I'm out in the crypto world seeing all of these coins, well, not all of them, but a lot of them going crazy with very little structure and, really no business plan, not a great marketing plan behind them. And I said, hey, why not do this? I love trying new things. And I said, I think we can do this, even better than most of them out there. The MMA piece of it is tied around, you know, just my love for MMA and the all the different martial arts under that are within MMA, specifically jujitsu. I know some MMA fighters, and I've spoken to some of them about you know, potentially being a part of this. And there wasn't a lot of competition out there in the MMA coin world. So I thought, hey, let's make it happen.
It's amazing that there isn't any competition in that segment.
It's
Yeah,
yeah,
the so there's a obviously as part of thinking about whether we should do this or not. We kind of do a market analysis of does it make sense? Is there competition out there really? There was a Russia. I think it was in Russia. Promotion company, smaller one, I believe, that was doing a fan token. Um, and recently, I saw the UFC, which actually they just put a press release out last month that they're doing a fan token. I think their focus is very much on kind of the fan experience and getting access to VIP fan experiences, for their specific promotion company. Where MMA coin is literally for everyone in MMA. There's no specific fight company. We're trying to honestly tackle the whole entire industry of MMA and everything tied to it. So I think we're much broader. I also think, while they have rewards going on, we have rewards happening, but we're taking it even further. You've got the investment piece. We've got MMA as a cryptocurrency. We've got the NFT piece. We've got the holders getting passive income. So there's a lot of in addition to the rewards piece where we'll do an airdrops to holders, which they can then utilize those airdrops in our merch store in the future when we get that baby up and running. So I feel like we've got a lot more to offer, and it's not honed in on one fight promotion company.
oh, I mean, so you're kind of leaving the gate guard out of it.
Yeah,
It's going to be a little bit more inclusive across the whole space. Well, I mean, obviously, a broader market's going to do you better. It's just making sure that the fan base is there.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's marketing is going to be critical to success. Where for the past 4 months we've been, plotting a lot of the other work, the business plan, the website, the blockchain development piece, just kind of, what is the exact plan and execution. And around that, marketing's a big piece. And we've actually hired an external agency called CoinFlight, that they handle our brand marketing and communication. And that's what they focus on. It's a team of roughly 12 people doing all kinds of different activities surrounding this. So, yeah, so we're going to be in the first 4 months. We basically have our first 4 months of marketing plan, and we're dumping all, nearly the entire budget, into marketing. So it's going to be critical to get our name out there everywhere. Actually, today we launched a press release, which basically, announcing our launch tomorrow, and that press release is now penetrating the whole globe. So we did a global press release, and it's hitting. It's pretty wild. It's hitting news everywhere. So MMA
Really?
coin is popping up everywhere now. Yeah, it's pretty. But they're the kind of things that are very effective. That are it costs a few bucks, but it's these are some of the things we need to do.
No, I mean, got to spend money to make money.
Yeah, absolutely. The other piece that I didn't mention, which is quite frankly is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do this. We have as part of the transaction fee, we've got 1% of that goes to charity. Our goal is to obviously to give back, and I know there's other charity coins out there. I feel like some of them do it as marketing, but we really want to help underprivileged kids, and our focus will be kids. Get off the streets, right? Get into martial arts programs that are structured and disciplined, and just shows them a different path to take. So we're that's going to be an exciting part for us. I can't wait to give a contribution to the first charity, and then just keep giving them to charities. There are a lot of programs out there that are helping kids, and it's going to be cool. Very cool.
Oh, it sounds really interesting. Um, so it was 1.5% or 1%,
1% to the charity.
1% there.
Yep.
So yeah, you use I noticed the kind of tokenomics, the frictionless yield, and it's very. I think it was kind of popularized by the Rocket Bunny, but it's. I like that the partner tokens are kind of going that same way because it seems like an easy way to, you know, one, give back to your holders, and two, do some interesting things without anyone having to, you know, pony up their own for donation wallets and all that, which was
Yeah.
they're
That,
rarely effective.
that doesn't go well.
No, it never does. Um, let's see.
Yeah. It's some of the pieces are almost like a must do, these days, right? So, giving back to the holders, which is great. I mean, we love, hold the coin, get more coin, is great. Liquidity is critical. Getting more liquidity into the coin for stability.
That's a
Is
big killer for a lot of small projects.
Oh yeah,
How do you incentivize providing liquidity?
yeah,
And
absolutely.
these kind of tokenomics, they do it automatically.
Yep. And the burn, burning at every transaction, raising the floor, less tokens available, kind of supply and demand kicks in, right? The deflationary piece of it. We've got the charity piece. And then we did something which I didn't see a lot of other coins doing, and which is we call it our ongoing success wallet, which is it's a 1.5%. But basically, and kind of what triggered us to do this is I've just seen so many tokens struggling to, they've got good stuff going on, but they don't have any funds to get on a sex or get pay for PooCoin or pay for whatever they need to get done, and getting money from people to help, as part of the community. They're like, yeah, nah, we're good. I'm not sending, some people do, but rarely. So our take was, look, we don't want to have, 10 people contributing to try to help out. We want everyone to be part of the success. So, you want to sell out, all your tokens. Well, you're going to help us on the way
You're
out,
gonna,
right?
yeah, exactly. You're helping us on the way out the door.
Yeah, exactly. So,
It's kind of, once you buy in, it's not really your choice anymore whether people get helped out of it.
yeah, exactly. So we think that's going to be a huge help, overall, and basically we won't hit these walls of like, oh, now what, right?
Yeah. And then I was looking through, so the NFTs seem to be pretty interesting. I'm seeing different levels going on here. Can you kind of explain what the different levels would get you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had the NFT piece is going to be really fun. There's a lot of creative ideas out there. So we tried to put some structure around that program that we're going to be building out, significantly. But basically, it's kind of a bronze level. Will get you, we'll mint like 25 NFTs in the bronze level, so they'll be the same. They'll be priced cheaper, so more people can get them. It'll be pretty basic, cool but basic. Next level up will be silver, which I believe we're doing five silvers. They will be higher level NFTs, and and the price will obviously go up as the uniqueness goes up. The gold level would be a super cool, fancy, you know, who knows? It could be some 3D something, could be some artwork, could be, there's no telling what there's a lot of possibilities of that one. That one will be obviously more than cost than the other two. And then we were saying it'd be cool, although we're in a digital world, be cool to have an ultra level where you get a gold NFT, but you also get a physical something physical from the fighter who's minting this, right? So
That would be
sign,
very cool.
yeah, signed T-shirts, signed fight gloves. I don't know, signed picture. What could be, what, and we'll work with each fighter,
Jock
kind of
strap.
jock strap. I mean, it could get really weird. I don't know.
Sweat towel.
Some of the fighters I'm talking to, they would totally be down with that because they're crazy. But
Sending a stranger their jock strap.
they might. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Pre-fondled.
Yeah. So they kind of 4 levels. We also talked about doing kind of an NFT pack, right? Where it's like you get back in the day, you get a pack of baseball cards. You're like, well, I don't know what I'm getting in there, right? Getting some crappy ones, and then maybe I hit that really good one, right? So as we build out the NFT platform, we'll probably integrate with a current marketplace, NFT marketplace. Initially, maybe in the future, develop our own marketplace, which would be really cool. But yeah, so they're kind of the ideas we had in the NFT front.
Well, it sounds like you kind of thought it all out, and no, that going up different levels is always gonna you're always gonna want what you don't have. Especially that's the collector mentality, right?
Yeah. The NFT world is very interesting right now. Well, I try to explain it to to people, and they're just like, "What are you even like? What are you talking about?" I always take it back to, I always try to take it back to the physical. I'm like, it's like a baseball card, of Hank Aaron, right, or somebody. It's like it's unique. They're amazing. People want it. It's a demand thing. All we're doing is digitizing, the physical into into digital. and it's all authenticated on the blockchain and all of that. So yeah, it's
And
cool.
if you if you have trouble visualizing monetizing a digital asset, take a look at how much Fortnite makes for their skins.
Yeah,
Take a
yeah,
look at kids spending on Minecraft, and then it's collectors exist in every facet.
yeah.
There's
I've paid for a lot of skins that I've never seen before. So I know what's up with that.
I think the porn explanation works pretty good too.
Well, I mean, if you want to, I guess I kind of already said jockstrap, huh? No, it's obviously it wouldn't. I just I'm really excited about this. Although I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't trade on BSC,
Yeah,
so I will not be participating.
yeah, I know. There is that thought. There's the ETH crew, and then there's the BSC crew, and then there's some of us that do both, right? So straddle the fence. Um, we have thought about after we get rolling, that do we also spin up an ETH, MMA coin on the ETH side also? Possible. We gotta think that through, but it might happen. We want to we want to get a lot of traction here, get rolling, be successful, and then and then take it from there.
And have a good launch pad to go off of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I've always I've always described the difference between the two chains, and you had to have been ETH or ETH is kind of like Match.com. So you got an entry price, and you got because of that you got a higher level of candidate, and BSC is kind of like OK Cupid, where you might luck out and find love for next to nothing, but you're
What in
most
God's unholy name are you blathering about?
I was just getting to the punchline, man. So I'm gonna edit that out. And so BSC is much more like OK Cupid. You might luck out and find love for free, but you're much more likely to be date raped.
Well, I'll tell you, you know what? Originally, we were talking ETH, and we had the gas fees. I saw people holding back from buys because of gas fees, and I'm like, I don't want that to happen. So
I understand.
we kind of said, screw ETH gas fees, is what we said.
Well,
So.
And I'm not saying you're going to be doing any date raping, because you're part of the Rocket Bunny ecosystem.
That's right.
We don't do that.
Stuff, man.
We don't do that stuff. We ask first.
Just like Louis C.K.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, do you have anything on that note? Do you have anything kind of final you'd like to let, maybe some teasers, and you got your launch coming up here within about 24 hours, yeah?
We do indeed. It's been a culmination of a lot of hours and a lot of amazing people coming together to make this happen. On the team and our extended Rocket Bunny ecosystem team. Just helping out in so many different ways. So honestly, it's one of the going with Psycor and all of you guys. It felt right. It felt like I had the support behind the team, versus just going out there, on your own with no support on the back end is, could be a scary thing. So yeah, that launching off of Rocket Bunny ecosystem was a no brainer to us.
I think the opportunities for partnerships alone are something to look forward to.
Yeah, the it's interesting. So we've got our first sponsored fighter signed, sealed, and delivered, which is great. He's a higher end fighter for sure. He's well known and has significant reach, I'd say, in many areas. We're
Over
talking.
6 feet, then.
Yeah. How many inches?
Not sure. Not sure.
Can we get a weight class?
Yeah. Give us a weight class. You got to give us something here, Pablo.
Well, he's in the one championship um, promotion fights. So which is an giant Asia fight promotion company, and his next fight will likely be for a title shot. So, yeah. So he's
Cool.
pretty good stuff.
I'm gonna
We've
get
got
a lot of hype coming along with that.
yeah, absolutely. We've got and we're in talks with multiple other people also. Some of them are top jujitsu grapplers. Some are MMA fighters. Even trying to well, some potential conversations about an upcoming fight that's happening in the end of August. That's pretty massive. Trying to get involved with that. I can't give any more information,
I
but
gotcha.
I don't know if it's going to happen or not because I'll tell you, it's when you're dealing with high level fighters and grapplers, it's a process to get through and get everything locked down and contracts and legal and all this stuff. But yeah, no, I've got a lot of connections in the industry, which kind of makes it a lot easier. They've even had some new connections spring up from our Telegram group. People coming and saying, "Hey, do you want to get on a jujitsu podcast with us? We'd like to talk about MMA coin,"
No,
which is cool.
you signed an exclusivity deal here.
Yeah, that's right. RocketCast is my number one, right?
It's the only one.
That's the only one.
Yeah, you can't be a number one if you're the only one.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're all of them.
That's
Or the
okay.
best
We can
worst
make
thing that's ever happened.
right.
That's funny.
We can make this an open thing. I'm all right with that. I'm not
Yeah,
jealous.
so I think it's just going to lead to a lot of interesting opportunities, and hoping to see a lot of fighters out in the industry want to say, "Hey, I want to do NFTs, but I don't know how to do it. Can you help us out?" And yeah, we can definitely help you out. You can help.
That's got to be like 90% of fighters.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I saw Khabib do it because he's, has the money to make it happen, but a lot of fighters don't have that. But also help the fighters, they sell their NFTs, it'll help them earn some income, right? Because they're not all making
Oh
a
no, they're all
ton of money.
multimillionaires.
Yeah, the top percentages for sure, but yeah,
I think a lot of the older guys are basically broke.
yeah, money goes fast, right? All the legends out there, they're some of my favorite fighters, right? Some of the legends.
My favorite eras too. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so